But yeah, I guess there is one of those. And the phone looked like a Game Gear. Sure, the shelf fell, but there's nothing around for the shelf to fall into. You're telling me on a train this well kept that the damage here, or was here before we arrived? Well, I believe someone is responsible for hitting the shelf. You just said nothing is around for the shelf to fall into. What was the shelf hit with then? What is that, a stick? You truly believe a stick could do this kind of damage? The fact that they called it Dream Gear implies that it's like a Dreamcast era Game Gear, which is a really cool thought, but definitely did not exist. You're right, a stick can't do this kind of damage to the shelf on its own. But if it's attached to something, it could, like, let's say, a hammer? Heck! See, people can't see this is a Sonic game now because Sonic is running. This isn't a stick at all, is it? This is actually the handle to your Pico Pico hammer. You attempted to hit the shelf on the way, but you failed. Or out of the way, but you failed. The handle to your hammer is snapped right off. It's as you both said. I tried to get us out with my hammer, but I failed. I gave the shelf one big whack and the handle ripped right off. I figured it was no big deal to try, and tried to hide it, but I suppose my embarrassment got the better of me. She does look genuinely sorry about the situation. I never expected your hammer to snap like that, Amy. It was one of my backups. It's a little lighter to carry around. I didn't think I'd need it. Well, lucky for you, I'm a detective, and I dabble as a mechanic. Let me see both pieces of the hammer. Dabble, he says. As though he's not the one who makes all of their planes and stuff. Just tighten things here, little elbow grease there, and fixed! Tails, thank you! According to my calculations, if you hit the shelf right here, it should do the trick. Alright, stand back! The shelf completely shattered. Incredible! We did it! We're free! Great job, Amy. Let's get out of here. Wait, is that... It can't be! Sonic! Someone murdered my darling Sonic! You know, I'm just now realizing how close my voice kind of actually is to Amy's. Looks like the game's begun. I'm finding out who did this at once. Amy, wait! We've got to figure out who did this too! Oh, sorry. I want to figure out who did this too! Wait for me! What a whirlwind! I'm exhausted already. That was really convincing, Sonic. And he is down for the count. Sonic? Yeah. Body numb. Can't move. What What are you saying? I don't understand.
I just need to rest.
Sonic? Sonic! Is he actually hurt? He's not moving. Are these wounds on him genuine? My hand's on his wrist, but I don't sense a pulse. Am I doing this right? What in the world is going on? Is this part of the murder mystery, or is this serious? Sonic! Sonic! Oh no, I feel myself panicking. Calm down, Yuki. What do I do?
I need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of, understood? These guests are incredibly renowned, which means they must be remarkably rich.
And of course, that's what's important, right?
So I leave their care to you, Yuki, my favorite employee. Surely you won't let me down on this last ride.
I wish it would repeat the same line and zoom in closer to his face. I need to catch up to Amy and Tails and get to the bottom of this. Even if it's just part of the game, I just can't risk it. I'll keep everyone safe, conductor. You'll see. Oh no, not the arcade machine. Yeah, quite the tutorial. Lot going on in that tutorial. Oh, look at this place. Hey, Tails, where are you? Yuki, I'm over here. I think Amy's already gone on ahead. It seems she's really excited. Did you need something from me? Yeah, just a question really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt? He's laughing? Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. We're just all really committed to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about, promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine. He's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game, or is there something deeper happening? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. The train rules say I gotta stay and watch after everyone. You just want to hang out with me, don't you? I can see it in your eyes. How is everyone great at reading people but me? Yes, I do believe that was Omnichow. As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum, though, just know it's because, where's my lore card? The last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman. Not a proper detective without baggage. This is true.
Ya varmints? What are y'all doing in my saloon?
He's trying so hard to stay in character. For anyone wondering, I was doing my best impression of Knuckles impersonating a sheriff. Knuckles! We're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic!
I can see that. Amy moseyed on through and told me all about it. enough of that.
Wonder how long he kept up that voice for Amy. Oh wow, he actually was supposed to be doing the voice. We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish your alibi and...
Nope. I have nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone.
He's obviously agitated about something, but why take it out on us? Now it makes me wish that this game was voice acted. I'm doing my best! It would certainly be a lot easier on my throat if it was. Also, interesting, if you look out the window, it's clearly got the, like, palm trees from Green Hill Zone. I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems like we're on our own. Yuki, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. Let's investigate for clues and then interrogate. Okay. See you later, Visari. Right, let's do it. Yeah, it would. Don't worry, I was just joking. Okay, I see lipstick on a glass. I'm already calling it that he is acting like this because he doesn't want to admit that he was hanging out with Rouge. Something's always hidden in the trash. Let's check there. Sadly, this one is empty as well. I'm starting to think that your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is flawed. It's only a matter of time, Tails. Have faith. It's as they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. I think Tails is ignoring me. Ah, the bowl of assorted nuts, the classic saloon snack. Kinda bland. Seems like someone licked all the salt off them. Ew! 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 No! No! Not okay. What? Or maybe they're just unsalted. Okay, this is interesting. What is it? It's just a few used cups. Sure, but why are there three? Knuckles was really thirsty? Yuki, this one has lipstick on the rim. That's not Knuckles' color at all. Someone else must have been here. I love the implication that the issue isn't the fact that it's lipstick, it's the color of the lipstick, which implies Knuckles sometimes probably wears lipstick. Or at least they're fully open to that possibility. We should log this. Used cups are added to your inventory. Breathtaking views. This train passes by some incredible sights! I'm just happy to be traveling at normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I have to avoid things like roller coasters. I don't mind roller coasters, though. I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding in the carts. I'll never understand this friend group. The robotic arms here are really helpful. Robotic arm eyeing something suspiciously. What's the arm doing to my hair? Fixed it up a bit. That's incredible. What interesting tech. Uh-oh, should I fear for my job a little bit? How well can it microwave? Maybe the only reason it doesn't do the microwaving is that it messes with its circuits or something. Too much electromagnetic field around the microwave. Okay, apparently it'll allow us to, like, exit here if we want to. Howdy, partners. Okay. Oh, you can actually click the wanted poster. Decent cash rewards for finding this robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye out. Poor Omnichow. I hate to see them like this. What did they do? Medical malpractice. Interesting. Clearly we won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try. You think we broke it when the train sped up? The damages look more to be caused from punches? Who could have done that?
What are you two looking at me for?
Mashed Arcade is added to your inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened. Okay. There's something I was really curious about, and I actually now lost my thought. Oh, I was thinking, why, of all things, Super Monkey Ball? Because it is, I think, a SEGA property, but SEGA makes tons and tons of arcade games. They've always been one of the biggest manufacturers and, to some extent, operators of arcades. But I don't know that Super Monkey Ball was ever an arcade title. Maybe I'm wrong about that? It just seems like there's so many more prevalent arcade titles that they could have chosen.
I thought I said I told you to leave me alone.
I like your hat.
Hmm.
Knuckles, are you blushing?
I said leave me alone.
It doesn't look like he's used to being complimented. You just adjust your hat a bit so we could see it better.
I said leave!
Can I take your order?
Not hungry.
Well, if you ever are, you'll let me know, won't you?
Sure. You're like a butler of sorts, right?
Come on, Yuki, you're not a butler. Tell him that. Yeah, like a butler.
Excellent. Thank you, butler.
Dang it! Knuckles, Yuki and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour the murder took place.
I already told you. Buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me.
Thankfully, we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious. It is? We have evidence, too. We do? Yuki, just take a look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered?
The arcade machine? Ha! What makes you think I touched it?
Oh, geez. That was not expected. Oh, this is so difficult, needlessly, to do on a keyboard. This isn't a tough one, Knuckles. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because the arcade cabinet is covered in punches.
What evidence do you have that the damages are punches? Why are you all staring at my hands for?
Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why?
I needed a punching bag and none was available to me.
Just a sudden urge to punch, huh? I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer.
How will you?
I'm on it. Yuki, distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball.
Bring it on.
Apparently this is the fighting Knuckles round of thinking. Ooh. Yikes! That is very difficult to maneuver. The arcade machine is fixed.
No! Don't look at the scores!
Quick, look at the scores! I'm pulling it up now. Okay, what does this tell us? Vector beat Knuckles' high score by 1 point.
Nothing, obviously.
It tells us something massive. Look at the name on the top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library car. Picture is beginning to be painted here. You competed with Vector to see who could get the highest score. And Vector beat you. And in frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet. He's punching the air in frustration.
You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Prove to me he was here, now!
Is it? Is it really? Oh! Oh no! My thumb slipped on the spacebar. Oh no, I had the mic muted from when I coughed. Oh no. One more name on that high score list. Doesn't make sense. Yuki, can you take a look one more time? An odd name on the high score list? What is Tails talking about? It's gotta be this one. Because Shadow is always saying, I am the ultimate! All the other names have a food theme but this one. Who here goes by Ultim? You may not know, Yuki, but there is someone that goes by the title, the Ultimate Life Form. There's really someone here that goes by that?
Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Vector and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by.
So Shadow was here too?
He taught us the game, and was first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying.
You all immediately had to compete, huh?
He gave me this before he left. Shadow told me to lock the door and not open it for anyone. Then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him, saw no one else after locking the door. That's the honest truth.
So when Amy came through here not too long ago, did you open the door for her?
No, I think she has some sort of key too.
That's right, the conductor gave her the special birthday key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking doors, and what was Rouge searching for?
I don't know, they didn't tell me, even though I asked with that cowboy accent. You're gonna have to find them, ask them yourselves.
More information than I expected to get here, but it seems we can move on. As of right now, I believe your story, Knuckles. We'll only know for sure when we confirm things with Vector.
Fair enough. The library is next car. I'll open the lock for you. Give whoever KO'd Sonic an earful. Detective Tails and Butler.
I liked it better when he wasn't talking to us. Will do, Sheriff. Come on, Yuki. Let's head to the library. Honey! This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. Yuki! Coming! Ready to mosey down to the next car? You got it, partner. Onwards! That's all for this episode. If you enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe, or join me on Twitch or Twitter. Hope to see you next time on Yukikaze Gaming. Botany!